Tomland Toys was a UK-based company and a division of a larger company known as Combex. While their parent company held licenses such as Disney, Tomland produced toys that often boldly bucked copyright. Starting in the mid-1970s, Tomland got into the action figure game to cash in on the popularity of Star Trek, The $6 Million Man, Star Wars, and Monsters without paying a dime in royalties. The first wave of famous monsters of legend were widely released in the UK and North America. Rather than dwell on the typical monster archetypes, the first series of figures chose creatures no other toy company was doing. Wave 1 included the Abominable Snowman, the Cyclops, the Fly, and the Morlock. 3 of the characters were obviously taken from the films The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, The Fly, and The Time Machine, but no licensing information was shown on the packaging, and it's largely assumed they were done without paying royalties. The card art for Wave 1 was taken from a popular Monster Gallery coloring book published in the early 1970s, with art by Mark Savy. It is not known if Savy was compensated or the work merely copied. All of the Wave 1 Famous Monsters characters were repackaged and sold in the Tomland Star Raiders line, which we'll cover in an upcoming short. Wave 2 of the Famous Monsters arrived in 1980, many years after Wave 1. For this new series, all the figures had glow-in-the-dark heads, hands, and feet. The card art was also greatly modified. In addition to the original lineup, 4 new faces were added to Wave 1 in the form of Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, and the Mummy. All of the new monster characters appear to be revised versions of figures offered by Lincoln International in the mid-1970s. It is not known if the companies were connected, but the similarities are undeniable. Series 2 is one of the rarest and hardest to find action figure lines in the world, with few complete sets available and no known complete carded sets. It appears this incarnation of the famous monsters of legend saw very limited distribution in the United States, South America, and Argentina. For more information on the Tomland monsters, please visit tomlandmonsters.com.